All right, let's get this show started!
Former UFC light heavyweight champion Jamahal Hill made a surprising pick for Hill-Pereira versus MAGOMED Ankalaev. Hill has differences with both fighters, but despite past hostilities, he's keeping a keen eye on the UFC 313 main event. Speaking on his War Council podcast, the former champ picked Ankalaev to beat Poatan, as he believes the Russian has more ways to win this fight.
I know I'm gonna get hate for this, but I get hate anyway. F y'all. I'm probably gonna go with Magomed. I just got a feeling that I feel he has more tools to win. Obviously, Alex has that one hit wonder. If he catches you, he can put you away. But I believe Magomed also has that. He has the speed, the patience to counter. He's been in this position before, and he let the title slip out of his hands once before. And I believe he'll be a lot more focused, locked in for this. And I believe he just has more ways. Ultimately, he just has more ways to win. So I'm gonna go with Magomed Ankalaev.
Footage has surfaced online of the first ever boxing match on top of a hot air balloon without parachutes. The event took place in Chattanooga, Tennessee, where two professional boxers, Travis T-Bone Starks and Brandon the Bulldog Wallace, faced off in a thrilling match while suspended thousands of feet in the air atop a hot air balloon. ALMABAYEV's left eye is a mess days after his loss to Manel Kape. Despite ALMABAYEV's 17-fight winning streak, Kape made it look easy against the talented Kazakh at UFC Vegas 103. Kape was able to stop ALMABAYEV's takedown attempts and land some devastating combinations with his boxing and footwork. But Kape's win didn't come with controversy. He accidentally eye-poked ALMABAYEV in the opening rounds before appearing to swipe again at ALMABAYEV's left eye in round 3, just before finishing the fight. Many fans cried foul on Kape's win after multiple questionable moments leading up to the TKO finish. As for ALMABAYEV, his left eye is still bloodshot days after the bout. As shared by his manager in an Instagram story post, ALMABAYEV's left eye is badly compromised. His manager tagged Kape in the image along with a rat emoji. As of now, it's uncertain whether or not ALMABAYEV will need extensive medical work done on his eye and what his timetable is for a return. Coach Din Thomas thinks Dustin Poirier may not draw the ideal fight he's looking for. In a recent interview with MMA Junkie, Din suggested the UFC won't be rooting for Poirier to get his storybook ending. He said, "One thing I know about the UFC, they don't give a damn about your retirement fight. In fact, they would like to see you on your retirement fight be took out on a stretcher in a neck brace. That's the game. If you can have a retirement fight that they know about and you come out on top, you've won. You've beat the UFC. Nate Diaz beat the UFC, but it doesn't happen. I say that all the time. Don't fight in the hometown with the UFC. The UFC, they're going to get you beat up in your hometown. That's their thing. They love to see you take a chance against a killer in your hometown. They're going to get you beat up in your hometown." Din also suggested that Poirier should welcome Ilia Topuria to lightweight. If they don't do Topuria versus Makhachev, why not put Ilia versus Dustin Poirier? I think that fight kind of makes sense too. Boxer versus boxer. I'm sure Dustin would probably relish that one. Hill-Pereira recently crossed paths with former UFC welterweight champion Kamaru Usman at the UFC Performance Institute. The two fighters exchanged mutual respect, with Pereira even speaking a bit of English to Usman.
His friends up there, gotta be his friend too. What? Yeah, we're friends now. Now we can be friends. Of course. Never not friends. Nunca não amigo. When you're warriors, hey, never not friends. We share some experience. Entre guerreiros sempre estamos compartilhando. Nunca não amigos. Yeah. Legal nos pés da desenho, quero be a friend too. Me, be your friend too. Practice. Fala um pouquinho em português. Practicing. You practicing in English? Você está praticando em inglês? Quando eu ensino a platina? Um pouquinho. You understand? Good. Alright. That's the other thing all. It's just quiet, so you don't. You understand a little bit? You speak slow, I understand. Okay. You speak fast, and for me it's difficult. And like this, don't ever let them know you speak English like this. Exactly. Just you keep it. Then after the finish, big knockout. What's up, Las Vegas?
In a recent video posted on his YouTube channel, Leon Edwards revealed that the UFC told him a victory over Sean Brady would earn him the next title shot. However, during a recent appearance on the BYM podcast, Belal Muhammad responded, stating that neither Edwards nor Brady will be next in line for the title.
Matt Belal, have you heard anything about that? The winner gets to face you next, because I feel that that's kind of what they both think.
I don't know where Leon's thinking, but because like Leon, you have a full 3 years before you could even think about getting a rematch. It's gonna be a long 3 years of fighting contenders for Leon.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Yeah, what about
you're a son of a
Leon? 3 years. 3 years. Go to London.
But let's hypothetically, Leon does that. UFC call you. You say no. That he poked me in the eye and made me wait. Is that what you would say?
Oh, 100%. I would make him wait, and then I would. But like I have my guy, the next guy in line anyway. I think is Shavkat. So there's nothing I don't think he could do to skip Shavkat. I wouldn't allow that to even happen with Leon.
Yeah.
While most major sports media rights have been locked up for the foreseeable future, UFC is one of the few whose will be available in the coming months. And depending on how the MMA giant's new deal takes shape, it could result in a significant change when it comes to the company's future on pay-per-view. On Monday, TKO Group Holdings Chief Operating Officer Mark Shapiro spoke at the Morgan Stanley Technology Media and Telecom Conference, where UFC's next media rights deal was unsurprisingly a hot topic of conversation. And when asked whether it makes sense for the company to still rely on a pay-per-view model in the current content climate, Dana White's boss hinted at potential changes in the UFC's pay-per-view structure, emphasizing flexibility across platforms.
Does it make sense to continue to have a pay-per-view model? Does it still work in your mind?
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, that's certainly, life has changed on the pay-per-view front. In the old days of obviously the cable consortium and DirecTV being such a place for pay-per-view. Look, it works for us, but we are super flexible. Linear, broadcast, streaming, pay-per-view, not pay-per-view. Remember, we own Fight Pass, which is our own proprietary platform. It's for the super combat sports fan. A lot of M&A and wrestling and jiu-jitsu and karate and it's a strong platform unto itself, and we charge a monthly and an annual fee. We like having it to ourselves. We like the proprietary nature of it, but like you saw with the WWE Network years ago with Vince McMahon, if it makes sense to fold it in as part of a deal, we're open to that too. So it's early stages. We want to be a good partner. We want to listen to everyone. We want to be prudent. We want to be patient. But we definitely want to explore so that we can bring our audience, our athletes, our fans, and our shareholders a maximized deal.
Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by Dovi Simu MMA. Number 2 meme was posted by as Aid is John 1TNS. Number 1 meme was posted by Daily Dose MMA. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest MMA news.